Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a common pitfall that can catch even experienced Java developers off guard when working with CompletableFuture and lambda expressions. The topic of our discussion is the missing return statement in CompletableFuture. SupplyAsync lambda. If you've ever found yourself wondering why your asynchronous code isn't producing the expected results, or if you're simply looking to improve your understanding of how CompletableFuture works under the hood, then this video is for you. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into what's happening behind the scenes when you use SupplyAsync with a lambda expression. We'll explore why a missing return statement can lead to unexpected behavior. And most importantly, we'll walk through the steps to avoid this issue in your own code. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer understanding of how to effectively use CompletableFuture and lambda expressions together. So let's start with the basics. When you use SupplyAsync on a CompletableFuture, you're essentially asking Java to execute a task asynchronously, which means it will run in a separate thread from your main program flow. The lambda expression you pass to SupplyAsync represents the code that should be executed in this new thread. However, there's an important detail to keep in mind when writing lambda expressions for use with SupplyAsync. They must return a value of some kind. This might seem obvious at first glance, but it can actually lead to issues if not handled properly. You see, when you omit the return statement from your lambda expression, Java will implicitly return null. And this is where our problem begins. Oh, contenant, tornadians, awan, failnality. If your method is designed to return something other than null, for example, a CompletableFuture of type string, then an implicit return of null can cause unexpected behavior downstream in your code. This might manifest as a null pointer exception when trying to access the result of your asynchronous operation, or it could lead to incorrect data being processed further down the line. Now, let's break this down step by step and see how we can avoid running into trouble. When writing lambda expressions for use with SupplyAsync, make sure you explicitly include a return statement whenever possible. This will help prevent any potential issues caused by implicit returns of null. But what if your method doesn't actually have anything to return? What if it's designed simply to perform some asynchronous operation without producing any result? In this case, consider using the runAsync method instead of SupplyAsync. The key difference between these two methods is that runAsync doesn't expect a return value from its lambda expression. To recap, here are the essential points to take away from our discussion. When using SupplyAsync with CompletableFuture and lambda expressions, always explicitly include a return statement in your lambda. If your method doesn't have anything to return, consider using runAsync instead of SupplyAsync. Well, a missing return statement can lead to unexpected behavior due to implicit returns of null. That's all for today's video on the importance of including a return statement when using CompletableFuture.supplyAsync with lambda expression. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on Java programming and related topics. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so you can stay updated whenever we release new videos. In the comments below, let's keep the conversation going. Have any of you run into issues with missing return statements in your own code? Share your stories and insights with us.